All right, let me dump this. Let me dump these skills. We're going to go all in on the guns. Let's go Fearless Brawler, but I think this is a terrible idea. But we're going to do it. Actually, hold on. Yeah, or do I want to do... I don't want range. Nah, we'll do Fearless Brawler. And then that's going to leave me... I don't know. Let's try and get the smoke back quicker, I guess. Sure, let's try that. You know what? Dazzle could work. The problem is, I don't know how I'm going to get all that many 4-point skills into one build. I have to give up a lot to do that. You know what? Let's try it. You know what? Let's try it. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. There. Fearless Brawler and Dazzle. Let's try it. I think this is crazy. But if we're going to be crazy, let's try and find a build that works. This is all fine. You know what else? I'm going to play speed. I'm going to play engine boost. I'm going to ditch the engine boost. Let's do this. I mean, I'm going to ditch the defensive fire. Let's just play it. Let's literally just try to play the thing as a gunboat. Let's just try it. What's the worst that can happen? The burst fire mode is now down to 7.9 seconds. That's interesting. So this is based on my gun reload, I guess? Yeah. So the burst fire mode, the cooldown time on burst fire recalculates based on your main battery reload. Is that how it is on other ships that have this? Is that how it is on the Spanish cruisers? Who knows? Who can tell me? I can go look, but I'm wondering if you guys know. I don't own a Spanish cruiser. Past tier 8, I don't think. I have a 9. Okay. Pockington says yes. 29 seconds versus 33 seconds. Okay, so that's how it's designed to work. Okay. I didn't know that, actually. So that's useful information. Okay. So let's lean in. Let's take Johnston and just play her as a gun build and see if I've just been doing this wrong. Because he wasn't at the time. He left and then came back. You also have to remember that I'm used to playing these ships with defensive fire. So that's my mistake for forgetting I don't have it. I'm used to having my Go CV Be Gone button. It's hilarious how good Yorktown and Essex are, given how crappy Independence is. That was 5.5 years ago, Wooly. Yeah, guys, don't spend money on this ship. She's fun, but she's not worth money. If the ship was available via some kind of dockyard event or tokens or something, that would be fun. That'd be fun. But don't spend money on this thing. Happy Treason Day, Moose. AA was reworked 5 years ago, Andrew. For the first 6 months of the rework, AA was trash, and they fixed it in June of 2019. Let's rock. They have not announced any changes to anti-aircraft fire since then that I know of. They've over the years, they have announced internal tests of all kinds of silly things, none of which have ever amounted to anything. Johnston Mogador Z23, I outspot everything but the Johnston. The Zed will have his smoke hydro trick and 2 submarines. Okay. Let's leave it on HE burst fire for now. No, I disagree, Lai. I disagree, Lakai, because if there aren't carriers around, I can't murder planes, and murdering planes is so much fun. Murdering planes is one of the few like joys that I have in boats.
Welcome. to Jurassic.
Random numbers. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, murdering planes is one of the few real joys I have in this game, so I really hope they never delete carriers. I have been making carrier players cry and complain since the game launched, and I want to continue to do so. It's been fun. Oh, okay, so they announced that while I was on vacation. I must have missed it. What did they announce, Andrew? But again, closed test. That's internal testing, right? So you don't have any idea what they're actually going to do. Nagato survey says. Okay. Yeah, Andrew, somebody, do I have a mod around to give Andrew permission? If not, I'll have to do it in a minute. Hold that thought, Andrew. GG, Thurbach. My team was determined to die. You guys probably won that game, I'm guessing. Hang on, I got it. There we go. You're good, Andrew. Okay, now since I know I have the angle, I'm going to take the burst fire. Especially since the Brindisi is going to help me out. And we're going to hold fire now. Yeah, he fired in the wrong place. They're digging in the wrong place. Our British tar is a soaring soul. Okay, I have no idea what this Nagato's doing. I'm going to hold here for a minute. Skoors is busy cowardly hiding behind islands. Nagato has finally realized he's going to have to go around the island. Oh, that's okay. So I got to go read that. It's fine, Zandon. No worries. I think that's... I vaguely remember that. That was the one where they were going to change... That's not so much an AA change as it is a change to how plane maneuvering works, right? So it's like planes weren't going to spot you while they were traveling, only while they were attacking and some silly garbage like this, right? Something like that. Awesome. All right, Nagato hid behind the island, so I got no torpits. I'm way too far along on torpedo reload for that to be a thing. Was an A change? I gotta go read it again. Right, so here's what I always tell people, right? What I've said for years, right? There's nothing wrong with how AA works in this game right now. It's a math equation. It works exactly the way it's supposed to. Some ships have good AA, some ships have bad AA. Like, that has all been said, and that's all been fixed for a long, long time. Okay. What needs work? Well, the spotting mechanics, right? We've talked for years about the spotting mechanics. I've never said that works awesomely, right? So and I won't say it's an easy win. I would say to me, it's still very possible for them to do something intelligent about spotting mechanics that they've never done. This lion is just like, no fear, let's go. All right, he needs to not be there anymore. I'm going to turn around and try to save this guy from himself, but I think the Marco Polo is going to murder him. Ghost Dragon, thank you kindly. The only ships that have that problem, Lakai, are battleships and the occasional cruiser. If you're a light cruiser, that pretty much is not... very, very few light cruisers have this problem. Very, very few... basically, there are a few battleships that have this problem. I mean, sorry, a few destroyers that have this problem, but not many. Okay, our lion has chosen death. So I'm really not happy with him right now. Well, team's just busy throwing ships away. Hold on a minute. You are dumb. All right, Brindisi, it's time to get the hell out of here, buddy. I mean, at the same, I kind of feel like Andrew's answer is the right one. I mean, is Weevee 44 fun? Yeah, I like her. She's fun boat. Is she worth the money? Well, I mean, that's really a question of you. I don't know your economics, right? Everybody's a little different. All right, now there's no reason that this Brindisi should not be able to murder the Skurs. This should absolutely be a thing that occurs. Ghost Dragon, I do not know. Well, my team is busy trying to lose this game. Let's see if I can contribute. The light cruiser trying to cap against the heavy cruiser I find to be particularly entertaining. Hold on.
Time to put on the beer goggles.
This Brindisi is in real trouble. Yeah, because my SAP should murder this guy. I just got to get him led to the right place. Between me and the sorry, the Skurs. Between me and the Brindisi, this Skurs should not survive his experience. Now, I think the Destroyer is in there, too. And we need to go murder him. Yep.
Damn. Desert road, no gas, and no chicks. Much better.
Ah, crap.
Oh, this is a force to be reckoned with.
Oh, they killed the Brindisi? Come on, how did you kill the Brindisi? Give me a break.
Oh, lucky shot.
Here's the good news. I'm a Johnston, and you're gonna die. Yep. So that's the kind of engagement that Johnston is actually really good at. All right. We actually have a ship lead when I wasn't looking, which surprises the bejesus out of me, but okay. We'll figure this out. Don't know where the Marco Polo went. Don't know where the Nagato went. Let's just work this southern flank for a bit and do some spotting for the team. Yeah, I agree, Andrew. I turned it off when I was murdering the Skurs, but I was expecting the Zed to move up and try to torpedo my smoke. So I knew I had limited time in there. And then once the Skurs basically got to where he was mostly dead, it was like, okay, cool, time to go. And sure enough, that was when the Zed showed up. I was fortunate he didn't have his Hydro available. If he has his Hydro available in that spot, I'm a dead man.
Welcome.
Okay, Nagato's back in C. No idea where the Marco is. It is Seabang, but with the Skurs, I was specifically trying to make sure that I had shots available to make sure I could get the resets. I didn't want him to get to cap. So that's a choice. It's operator choice there. I don't think there's a wrong answer. Well, our Atako has chosen death. I don't know why. And our Nagato has chosen to be AFK. Keep my A turned off. All right, I think they might actually kill. There we go. They did actually kill the submarine. All right, so now we have a 2-ship lead. We have a 300-point lead in climbing. We just need to not do dumb things and get dead. As long as we stay alive, we're going to be okay. Yeah, Andrew, the burst fire mode on Johnston works like the burst fire mode on the Spanish cruisers. So there, it's right now with my current damage level, it has a 7-second reload instead of a crazy one. It's not like a lot of the burst fire modes that you're used to using. It's actually playable and usable. And he's right, it is a small marginal increase to the overall DPM of the ship. I don't think I can hit them with these torpedoes. Well, hold on. He's turning north. I have an opportunity then. We're going to fire those. I have no idea if they're going to be worthwhile, but we're going to fire them anyway. All right. I should have time to cap before the Miyoko is able to spot me. I will say right now the gunboat build feels a little better than the torpedo build I was playing earlier. So there's probably, I mean, there's definitely a difference. All right, let's get out of here. Now, what I might try using this island as a little bit of cover. Burst mode right as I cut behind it to break line of sight and get resets on the Miyoko for free, maybe? It looks like he's going to sail out of the cap. Or is he stopping? He's trying to stop? I don't think he's going to succeed. No, he's not going to succeed. Yeah, so he failed at that. So what we're going to do then... I'm going to be a little cheeky here.
Crowbar would come in handy right about now.
So we use the burst fire mode to get 3 quick free salvos on the guy, along with some resets. Right as I cut line of sight. That's something else. That's another trick you can do in this ship, right? Get your guns where you want them while you're sailing behind an island. Get your salvos off. They'll see you right as you start to fire, and then as you cut behind an island, the guns are still going, but you're invisible already. So they usually can't get a return shot off. It's nice. So not a bad boat. I mean, not a bad game. Atako's okay. I mean, he had a good game, and our sub had a good game, which is a little surprising. Take one of those. In the end, I think I'm done with Johnston for the day. I've made my case. I don't think it's worth the money. If they ever, if you get one in a crate or whatever, she's okay. She's not a bad boat. I would not spend crazy money to buy this ship. I really wouldn't. She just doesn't feel it. For what you're getting, you're basically getting a ship with more or less the same capabilities and same kind of playstyle as a regular Fletcher. Why spend money for that when you have one in the tech tree? It has a couple of things going for it, but nothing that I think is worth that kind of money.